What is up, my BBossBaddies and my fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about places women hate to be touched. These are specific places that you guys think that it's a good idea to do it, but really it's not. And all in all, with that being said, this is not going to be a sexual version. It's not going to be like, you know, intimate types of places where it's like sacred and stuff like that. We're going to keep it basically, you know, appropriate and things like that. So you guys, if that's not what you want, I'm sorry, but here's the thing, y'all. I will do that exactly for you guys when you want to see it. So let me know down below. And so you guys, this video is not going to be too long today. And I've been using, you know, the type of live type of version. I want to name it something because it's not live, but it's something, right? So I've been doing this version and you guys like it. If you guys get tired of it, let me know down below. But aside from that, I'm going to get my water. I forgot to get that. So just give me a quick second. While I'm grabbing it, I just want to tell you guys, I told you guys in my last comment that I did on my community post to let me know what types of videos that you guys would like to see. And y'all, all you have to do is go comment and let me know, or comment on this video. So I try to make that quick, and I'm not going to put it on camera because I don't want to waste none of your times, none of you guys' times at all. So with that being said, just let me know down below what types of videos you guys want to see. And so let's go ahead and get started. And yes, I didn't say it, but you guys know, check out everything down below, okay? So we start from 3. Nope, psych. Yeah, I'm twisting it up. I'm switching it because of this topic not being something too crazy, but I might just surprise you guys. I'm going to start from 1 and then go down to 3, but everything I do say will be important. So number 1 is going to be her face. Now, y'all take a quick moment to try to figure out, why would her face be such a bad place to touch? And of course, I'm going to talk about my face in a second. I know some of you guys know this, but most of you guys don't care. Or let me say, all of you guys almost don't care. Like, you know? I have my makeup done because I'm about to head out somewhere real quickly. I have to change after this, so I have to film first, and then, you know, time flies. Okay, so that's the reason why I have makeup on and I look like I'm about to get, you know, completely ready to go somewhere. So back to face. If you guys haven't figured out what face would be, why she would not like that, here's the answer. First one, and I know it's that answer as if there's one, but there's actually plenty, because to each your own, but this specific one is makeup, and that's why I mentioned I'm gonna be going somewhere and I have makeup on, not necessarily because I'm going somewhere, but mainly because I have makeup on. And a lot of times you guys always notice and say this and that and this and that, why do you, or why do women? So all in all, I'm gonna tell you this. Women don't like being touched on their face when they have makeup on, and that's because they don't want you to mess up their makeup. They value their makeup. And sometimes, I have to admit to you guys, sometimes women put that effort because they want a reaction out of God. They want attention from that guy, and you can almost say they want attention overall. So it comes down to that point, and that is the factor. But you have to remember, if you are that guy, maybe you're not, I know, but if you are that guy, or maybe there is that guy out there that she really likes, that's what she's willing to do. Go, you know, try to look cute. What she thinks is cute is what she thinks is cute. You also have to remember, a lot of women are naive. Yes, they might be, you know, disrespectful and calling you names, but, and we don't have to have the but. Some of you guys don't have to have the but. Let me just say though, they are naive. They are not understanding they have to actually hear. They don't understand that you are not recovered. And sometimes it really just comes down to they have to learn over time. But women, if they go out of their way, and if a woman goes out of her way and goes and does her makeup and, you know, shows up, you know, sometimes she does want the validation for a good reason. And that's to know that her efforts towards what she tried to create on her face has been noticed by you, or is being noticed by you. Okay, so realistically, there's not much to say about this detail. There's other points, which I'll go into one more because I don't want to talk about so many, but I'll go into one more. But all in all, you guys, with this face thing, it's a sensitive thing, and it's because it's also, and this is number 2, a sensitive place. If you guys did not get my last one with the whole makeup thing, simplify it. I always got to do it because I want to make it simple. My head thinks like this is the best way to say it. But to simplify it, a woman that has makeup on, she doesn't want you to ruin it. And then if she goes out of her way to do her makeup for a man, most definitely she wants her man or that man to notice. And of course, she doesn't want it to get ruined. Back to number one. Okay, so now moving on. When I was trying to tell you guys, I'm going to explain this next one. I'm not going to say too much because I do want to keep this video pretty short due to time as well. But overall, number one, I want to say to you guys, right, it starts with the whole, the face is, beautiful, precious, and all that stuff. But they cover it up with makeup all the time. And that's the sad part about it because women will try to say, my face is so precious. I value my face so much. I love my face so much, but they pack so much on their face. And, it's easy for a woman to be a hypocrite because sometimes we start believing this is beauty and we can get lost in the eye. And then sometimes we enjoy this type of beauty. We want this type of beauty. We want this type of beauty for this certain event. So makeup comes into factor in so many different phases and so many different places, so many different times, so many different seasons, right? So all in all, women are doing all these things, but they're not thinking about, oh, well, maybe you're not really helping your face. Now, I'm not trying to say that you can't wear makeup all the time and have good skin, but I'm just saying these are not the factors that are the concerns of women. It might be known to women. Women might know this stuff, you know what I mean? But they don't care too much about it because they're going to continue to do it, right? So now it comes down to her face being sensitive, her face being a clean area, her face being this and that she wants it to be, but it's hard for it to be that. And so the least that she would want, basically, I'm trying to say, from a man is to not be touched on the face when she already is trying to protect the face from acne, from things that are breaking out, from anything that's on her face that, she doesn't want there. She wants to get rid of. And makeup is going to help her when she wants to cover up, right? Makeup is going to help her when she wants to look pretty, but it's not going to help her for her skin to heal and stuff like that. So she's still going to continue to go ahead and use makeup. She has to exclude something that's going to have to be you, and it's not going to obviously be the makeup. So basically, I'm thinking about, I'm not making this complicated. It's really simple. Basically, I'm just explaining to you that she's not going to choose you. She's going to go ahead and choose makeup before choosing what? You. And so really that comes down to that you're not more important than her makeup because let's say this, you want to be the one to be on her face. Now, I'm not telling you be a man that touches a woman's face. I really would not recommend you. I don't even have my man like naturally touch my face. And I don't really think, I can't remember right now, a man naturally touching my face. But all in all, that's not that normal. So I'm just trying to say, if you are the type of man that doesn't understand why a woman has a problem with her face being touched, you're understanding now that, people don't like to be touched on their face. I would feel like even you guys as men, correct me if I'm wrong, but just you have to think about it too. Like you might be in the moment or you might have done it on accident, but she's going to always sacrifice the things that she feels like is going to be long-term more important. So really it comes down to you're not going to be long-term, or most likely whatever you guys have going on is not serious. Makeup is going to be in her life for a long time. So it means I got to protect my face and I don't want nobody touching my face. And I only brought up that point. This is the last thing I'll wrap up with, but I only brought up that point because not only men, but women as well. I've had women touch my face before, especially while I was in high school, and it was during like sports seasons and stuff like that where I don't know why. I guess maybe because women are near each other, we're on the same field and the same court. They felt like it was necessary. But overall, like it was a bad idea and I hated it when women touch my face. So just overall, I don't like when somebody likes or wants to touch my face. But it all depends still on the circumstances, because maybe you guys are in a position where you have to, right? But we're not going to get too deep. We're going to leave it at that and go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and move on to number two. Number two is her hands. Now, this is going to be simple. Luckily, we're going to zoom through this part basically. But her hands is going to definitely be an insecurity if it means that she does not want to be touched by you with her hands or whatever you want to do to access her hands. And a lot of women are insecure about their hands due to the fact that maybe her hands are sweaty, maybe her hands are tiny, maybe her hands are, I don't know if you have noticed, but some girls have like a lot of wrinkles. Maybe she has eczema. Maybe she has something that she just does not like. And I'm naming these things because I can think off of the bat of my own problems and then other people. Yes, there's certain stuff I haven't faced, right? But I have a sister that has eczema, and luckily, you know, she doesn't have to face it really because it's not that bad. But I know what it's like when you don't want to be, you know, noticed by that thing that doesn't make you love it yet, right? So in society, we have to just go ahead and go face the world, be in the world, and accept what's gonna come with it. So the least is from a man, right? Maybe if this woman liked you, and let's just say she has something that she didn't want or didn't like or didn't want to deal with, her thing is gonna be, when it comes down to you accessing that, right, back to hands, if it's gonna be her hands and it's gonna be sweaty hands, wet hands, whatever she might have, the conditions, she's just not gonna want it. And it's gonna bring out her insecurities for her own self. And this is only gonna be good for the girls that are rude, that are obnoxious, that are cocky, that are disrespectful. Because all in all, those are the girls that need to be broken down. There's already girls that are really, really insecure. And sometimes when you say things, it's like, you know, maybe she didn't show you the root side, and also maybe she doesn't know how to access her root side instantly. So she does have a pretty good heart or a pretty good soul or a pretty good moment, whatever you want to call it. And she might really be offended because I'm not a bad person. Why are you going to go ahead and touch my hands without me wanting you to? And then now you notice that my hands are sweaty. Even if you say that my hands aren't sweaty, even if you say if you're okay with it, insecurities are insecurities, especially with women being more sensitive. At the end of the day, that woman's going to start feeling like, well, I'm insecure and I'm going to be emotional about it and I'm allowed to. And honestly, yes, when it comes down to emotions, women are entitled to doing their thing when it comes out to emotions, feeling it, and stuff like that. But I'm talking about when it comes to apply to others, that's when, yes, it matters the most. She can do what she wants. She can feel whatever she wants. When you touch her hands, if she's uncomfortable, she's uncomfortable. If there's something that's about her that makes her feel uncomfortable, the second that you're near her, then she's uncomfortable. Then she doesn't like it. Then her insecurity comes out. And it comes down to really, you have to respect her decisions. And I'm going to leave it at that. She wants to be respected, not to be touched on her hands. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and take my water. I feel like I went on a quick little rant. I'm just putting it to the side and trying to do it quick. But you guys, if you have any questions, let me know down below. And we're about to move on to the last thing. So like I told you guys, it's not a 3 down to a 1, of course. So that means you're still going to have to watch until the end to get that number 3 thing in. I am trying to tell you guys to watch. That's all. If you guys didn't get it. Number 3 on my list is... what do you guys think number 3 is? Because even though we're not going to 1, I know some of you guys are like, are you serious, Bosana? But even though we're not going down to 1, you guys need to go ahead and comment what you think number 3 is. And the most important thing that I need you guys to go ahead and do is give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm. And y'all, I'm trying to drop as much as I can. And the support really means every bit, every inch, every part of it to me. Like, it really means everything because it helps, of course, and it keeps me going. So anyways, you guys, the last thing that I have on my list, if you haven't commented, like I said, do it. But number 3 now to tell you guys is but her booty, her gains, whatever she has back there, that's gonna be the number 3. You can say number 2 as well, and of course number 1, but I'm just saying it the way I'm saying it. So number 3 is one of, actually, surprisingly for a lot of men, to be the place where women do not want to be touched. And now I'll tell you this, I'm not gonna get too detailed because I feel like nowadays you can always trying to explain somebody's perspective. So I'll just explain it as general as I can. I'm sorry if it seems like that I'm struggling or stuttering. It's because my retainers are tight. They are really tight, and so they're kind of aching me to get these words out clearly. So back to number 3 to wrap it up already, because there's not much to say about this anyways. But the butt is just private and it's entitled to her. She feels entitled to her. And that's another thing that's fine with a woman feeling that it should be entitled to her, because that's her booty. That's the same way, you know, a man saying, oh, well, you know what? This is my D. I should do what I want, have somebody touch it if I want them to touch it, have somebody not touch it, have a woman not be around it if I don't want her to. And that's the same way with the booty. Sometimes men feel very, very comfortable and feel like it's okay. It's fine to go ahead and touch a booty. It's fine to go ahead and grace, you know, be around, you know, get near, but it's not. And it's so many different factors. This is the part that I told you I won't get into because it's going to be so much explaining, but it's a respect thing, right? You don't want yours to be touched, don't touch it. And now that's specifically for the guys that go ahead and do it without permission, okay? So with permission, a woman's booty, if you even grip it right, will matter, will make her feel better, because she will. Even if her booty is there, she might feel like her booty is bigger. So I don't want to really get too detailed into this because I want to do a different topic. And with that being said, you guys, comment down below whatever type of video you want to see. Doesn't matter what type of topic. Could be the craziest one that you could think of. Let me know down below. Do that right now. And to completely wrap up, don't worry, it's not the wrapping up with saying 5 sentences, but to completely wrap up the whole butt thing, it's respect, it's private, it's hers, okay? Until she tells you can come in, it's gonna be almost compared to her vajayjay. Her vajayjay is of course gonna be first, the butt is gonna be second, but you have to remember it's just nearly as important, so it's valued high. I was gonna say something else, but it's valued high, okay? So, you know, she wants to respect that she feels like it's given for it, okay? And I still want to keep going, but I'm not gonna do that because you guys, I love to talk for days, okay? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful per usual. You guys, make sure you check out everything that's down below. And you guys already know, make sure you subscribe to that new YouTube channel. And is there anything else I gotta say? Nope, that's it. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.